Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I couldn't even remember what I was saying. It is night. That's why the lighting in here is not the greatest. But I did just go to my parents' house and I picked up my BoxyCharm for August, and I am leaving to go to the Dominican again on Friday next week. It is Friday this week. I don't know. That makes no sense. Anyway, we're leaving next week to go to the Dominican for a whole week, so I won't be able to film this in August unless I film it right now. I do have to go to work in the morning, but I figured this would be like a 15-minute video and it wouldn't take me too long, and I can sit and I can edit kind of like at night after work. I'm working days right now, so I'll be done around 7:30, get home around 8, and I've got a couple hours I can edit footage before I go to bed. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Normally I'm really bad at whoopsies, at like uploading these on time, to be completely honest. So let's talk first about all of the products that were in my last month's. Something's missing. What's missing? I know what it is. Okay. Since I just forgot about this product, let's start there. So first we got this Alamar Cosmetics Mother of Pearl lip gloss. Now you guys know me, you know I'm not a big lip gloss person, mainly because I do have really long hair, and you know, it's windy outside and sometimes the wind picks up your hair and it like blows it in your face, and then you end up with like lip gloss stuck in your hair. But I did go out one day or a couple days last month with my hair up, so I put this on kind of as a topper, and I did really like it. It is pretty thick of a formula. It's not crazy sticky, and it makes a really nice topper. Now I wouldn't wear this on its own personally, but to kind of like tone down something else that I might be wearing, it was really nice. Now, am I super excited to get more lip gloss? No, not particularly, but it was nice for what we got. So the next thing I've got is this Appeal Gel Liner in Deep Taupe. Now it says that you can use this for lips or eyes. I'm going to be completely honest. This is not a color I would wear on my lips. It is a little too dark to go with like any lipstick or anything I have, but I did try it out on my eyes a little bit. It's really nice. It's very creamy, so it doesn't tug at your eyelid at all. I more kind of used it underneath my eye and in my waterline, just for a little bit of deepness to it. I've got pretty natural makeup on today, if I'm completely honest with you guys. Okay, I gotta like see if this chair will like bump up a bit, because I'm sitting on my knees, and if I'm not sitting on my knees, oh, is that better? Wait. There we go. Then all you can see is like the top part of my head. I'm pretty short, but like it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Okay, so there we go. So like I was saying, I only use it kind of to smoke out my lower lash line. It is really pretty. I do have a couple brown eyeliners in formulas that I also really like. So what the problem for me is going to be, sorry, something keeps falling off my lap, is going to be comparing this to those rather than just seeing how it works on its own and deciding if this one would replace others that I have. The other ones I'm talking about are, I have one Urban Decay one, and it is in Demolition, and it's a fairly dark brown color, and you know, a really good YouTuber would have these all out. My other one is this brown MAC one. This is in Costa Riche or Reach or something. I really like this one. I really like this one. So I don't know, maybe the browns are a little bit different. I can get away with having all three, probably not, but that's going to be more of the challenge now, is that I do like it. I like the formula, but do I like it better than ones that I already have? Next thing we got, we'll just talk about it because it keeps falling off my lap. We got this set of Luxie brushes. I'll be honest, I didn't use them because I have so many brushes, and I do like Luxie brushes an awful lot, but because I have so many brushes as is, and I have ones quite similar to this, and these are not ones that I use regularly. Like, I like to have blender brushes, but this is just a little too large for me. I thought that I would just keep them in here, give them to somebody who needs them and could actually use them rather than me, whereas like I'll probably use them once and then they'll kind of like get stuffed in like my brushes and ignored until I declutter much later. The other thing I didn't get around to trying with this Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask, not because I had any problem or anything with it, just because I genuinely forgot about it. And to be honest, it is, like, I have so many masks, and I really prefer peel masks, and I know this isn't one of them. I don't know. I just kind of decided that I would sort of leave this one, and if I ever got to it, then fine. If not, I can give it to somebody else that may want to use it. It's still completely sealed, and it looks like it's like pretty full size, which is nice, so they could get more than one use out of it. So I might just give it away, to be completely honest. Again, not that I have anything against it. I just have so many that are already open that I would rather use up than open another one and risk them all going bad. And the last thing that we got was this Butter London palette. This is the Natural Goddess palette. This is what it looks like. So I have a love-hate relationship with this, and here's why. I love the colors. I absolutely adore them. These are colors that I would reach for all the time, particularly that green is absolutely stunning. I think I said it when I unboxed it that it reminded me of the Shake Your Pom Poms palette that Too Faced just put out, and the reason I wanted that palette was because of a very similar green. Now I will say, because there's only the 2 matte shades on the end, I don't find that there's enough in this palette to do a full eye look for me personally. I like to kind of build matte shades into the crease and then top it with a shimmer shade. Again, these shimmers work better with your finger, but I find that of most shimmers that I have, yeah, like I said, it's a really nice palette and it works really well and it blends lovely and it wears really, really well. But for me, it's just not enough to get a whole look out of, but that's just a personal thing. I'm sure there's some people that could get entire looks out of this. I'm sure there's some people that don't really care about that. But basically what that means for me is that if I were to ever travel with this palette, I would need to have like a companion palette that had a lot of like neutral matte shades. So it would be like the bulk of the look would be with those neutral mattes, and then I would use kind of like the shimmer shades and maybe the dark matte or the blue matte to do pops of color or toppers. That's just a personal opinion though. You're welcome to your own. So that was everything that was in last month's BoxyCharm. So let's get into this month's BoxyCharm. Again, I hadn't looked at it at all, but here we go. This is what's in it. Do you guys see? So it looks like there's no palette, which is okay, but it is kind of weird. They normally all do. So this is the Totally box. So I'm just going to pop that there so that we can see what's in it. Now, the first thing I'm seeing, and it actually kind of made me a little terrified for a hot minute, are these 2 Ace Beauty Glimmer shadows. Now, the reason it made me a little terrified is because there's black stuff all over this. I think it's just from the foam. These containers look a heck of a lot like the ColourPop containers. And if you guys know me, I have a lot of ColourPop, but I've been kind of like edging away from it because I'm really unhappy with, I'm not going to talk about this, but I'm not a fan of ColourPop customer service. The product is great, but I hate their customer service, and for me, that's reason enough to kind of like shy away from the brand a little bit. It's hard because I have a lot of ColourPop, so it's really hard to just be like, nope, not using any of this stuff. But I found that slowly I have been like removing bits and pieces of the collections that I do have from my vanity and stuff like that and using them a lot less, just because I don't feel like they're a company I really want to support, and so I don't use their products a lot on my channel. And if I'm not using them on my channel, which is like 90% of the time I put makeup on is when I'm coming on here to film with you guys. Sometimes I do when we go out. I will every day when we're in the Dominican kind of thing. But where I work, it doesn't make any sense to put makeup on, so I don't wear makeup to work. But yeah, so if I'm not wearing it for you guys and I'm not going to take the little single shadows away with me, and I'm not reaching for them to like go away on weekends and stuff, why do I keep them? So I'm trying to stray away from that a little bit. Anyways, so it says this is a duo. So one is Iced Latte. It's this color here. I really wish that this camera would focus. Just doesn't seem to want to though. I'm trying to film with my phone and it's really good at, I just dropped that, I hope it didn't break. It's really good at focusing on my face, not so good at on products. So I'm guessing that this is going to feel like, hello? No, you don't want to work? Okay, a lot like, yeah, it feels quite similar to the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. See, I'm trying to cover everything in the background that it might want to focus on. It's just a pain in the butt. But that's really, really pretty, really soft, really pigmented. Like I barely touched that. Like you guys can see, like you can barely even see where my finger was. So this is the color Iced Latte. And then you also get Cotton Candy. Now this color is stunning. Like it's this really, really pretty pink shift to like orange. Look at that. Those are really, really pretty. And surprisingly, like it did stain my finger a little bit, as a lot of pinks do, but there's not a ton left on my fingers, which is kind of weird because a lot of palettes you like swatch them, and as you're swatching them, the swatches aren't that good, but you look at your fingers and your fingers are like really pigmented. Anyways, so it says high pigmented soft shadows with a creamy texture, specially designed for the ultimate color payoff. These shadows provide bold color in one swipe without fallout, creasing, or fading. Shimmers without fallout is very, very rare. So I'd be super intrigued just to see how true that is. So these retail for $25, I'm guessing, as a set. So $12.50 a piece. That's pretty awesome. Next thing that we're getting is this Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. Looks like that. What does it say? Minimum effort, maximum result. Sorry. Bring out skin's inner radiance with our illuminating oil. Light diffusing optics deliver instant luminosity, while a potent blend of our signature beauty oils and antioxidants helps brighten, moisturize, and improve the appearance of skin over time. Yada, yada, yada. Alrighty, so this multitasking beauty elixir instantly hydrates and absorbs into the skin, revealing a bouncy, youthful complexion, no matter what skin type you have. The lightweight, powerful formula nourishes and primes the skin and helps to restore skin's moisture barrier while providing a youthful glow. The spill-proof dropper allows you to use it one drop at a time. I need to see that. Okay, so this actually has like the same dropper as that No Problem Prime Essence. I just want to see if it's true. Bubble. I'm not squeezing it. I just want to see if it's actually spill proof. So kind of. I mean, I feel like if I tried hard enough, I could get something out of there. But for the most part, yeah, spill proof. So I just want to see what that feels like. It doesn't smell like much of anything. This honestly feels almost exactly like that No Problem Prime Essence, which we got a couple months ago. They feel quite similar. I'd be interested to compare them. I can tell you already that this one feels slightly greasier from what I can recall of the other one. But again, maybe the thing to do is to wear like one on one half of the face and one on the other half of the face and just kind of see how it goes. Next thing we've got is this Tarte Big Ego Mascara in black. Whoa, that is a pink packaging. Holy crap. So I'm actually just going to show you the picture of the brush. So it looks actually like it tapers in the middle. I really like that. Twisted double fiber bristles for max pigment load lash leave-in ingredients. Okay, so what does this claim? Let's read. Where's the card? Also, if I didn't tell you, that illuminating oil is $42. So, an ultra black vegan mascara that lifts your lashes and delivers a fully loaded flutter for up to 16 hours. This is $23 value. Sweet. I'd be really interested in trying that out. I like these hefty, like, how hefty mascara containers are getting these days. Like, I swear, when I was younger, they used to be like cheapy plastic. Now they've got like some real weight to them. Alrighty. So the next thing I've got is this Steve Laurent. It's some kind of a pencil in the shade Vogue. Here we go again with me trying to get the pencil out of the packaging. I bet if I had nails that this would be easier. Okay. Well, kind of. I lost the lid, but we can just pop that out. So is this a lip liner? Okay, so it's in the color Vogue. It looks really, really pretty, but it is pencil, which, okay, can you guys see here? Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty color. Actually, really pretty. It's kind of like got like a purpley sort of tint to it. The only thing I will say is because it's actually a pencil and not like one of those like more waxy ones, I don't know if it would tug at my lips. It seemed to go on really, really well on my arm, but I mean, that's not saying much. I've had lip liners before that felt like they were going to be really, really smooth on my arm, and then when it came time to putting on my lips, they just like tugged a whole lot. So it says reshape, resize, and redefine your pout. This lip pencil is total magic. It smooths over your lip line for a seamless and flawless finish. Completely waterproof, so no transferring or bleeding all day long. Lasts up to 7 hours. $15. This whole box seems to be about like longevity, wear longevity, which is kind of cool. I'm interested. I will have to like, maybe what would be an interesting video is if I pull a bunch of my stuff from my collection that claims like long wear and see if it all actually wears as long as it says it will. So the last thing that we got is this Becca Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh Powder. It is a translucent powder. It's also for sure probably full size. I say that, but like, did they just like chintz on like the actual amount of powder in here? Like, do you guys see that? Why? Like, I'm sorry. I just bought this Huda one today, which is why I'll say that. And I've used it once and like you can't see where I've used it. Whereas like, look at that. Like I haven't even opened this one. All right. That's kind of, I'm interested. Maybe what I'll do is I'll watch, or if you guys got this box and you found the same thing, like, it didn't leak or anything, so do they just come that empty? That's kind of a ripoff. It's like getting a bag of chips, or oh my gosh, we bought a bag of wine gums the other day because Tom kept saying he was craving them, so I went out and I was like, I'll be a good girlfriend, I'll buy him this bag of wine gums. And he like opened the bag and he's like, Sam, I swear to you, I ate maybe 8 wine gums and the bag's half gone. And I was just like, that's ridiculous. So it's kind of like that same sort of disappointment where like you get the new product and you're like, oh, I'm so excited. And then you're like, oh, that's kind of it. Anyway, so this says this weightless powder sets and refreshes makeup for a silky smooth invisible finish. Formulated with 50% water and glycerin, this powder creates a mist-like sensation on the skin for a seamless finish and a comfortable feel. $39. Again, $39. For, you guys, look, you can see my eyes. Do you see that? I look really tiny through it, but you can see my eyes. See me winking at you? Do you see that? Do you see that? You can see my eyes through it. What is happening? That's not cool, but whatever. So great, I'll try that out. And if I like it, guess what? I'll probably only get like 10 uses out of it and then I'll have to buy another one. That'll be great. Anyways, that is everything in this month's BoxyCharm. Overall, pretty excited about a lot of stuff. Really, really annoyed though about that, like, If anybody else found that, let me know, or if you would have been just as annoyed, make me feel like I'm not crazy. Like, that is almost really not acceptable. Like, I swear I have more powder in like the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder that I've been using for like 4 months. That's why I love you guys, because you let me vent. Yeah, so anyways, let me know what you guys got in your BoxyCharm, if you had this problem, if you like these videos, if you don't like these videos, whatever you, well, not whatever you want, be nice. I don't really like get picked on here, but it happens. So yeah, I guess whatever you want, freedom of speech, you can say whatever you want. Anyways, if you like this kind of video, you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.